Okay. I'm making this video special for you, timely. Right now, even before the sun goes down, I have other things I have to do. So I'm going all out for you. And the reason I'm making this email is because I don't want to put up with you on the phone anymore. Okay? So if we can't interact on the phone and you always have these distractions and noise going on, and I can't even think in my head, how many times have I said this? Okay? When this is going on and you decide to say hi to somebody, no, we're not doing that. Now listen, regarding this problem you have, I'm not saying that I have a pot of gold here for you. I just found it, Ephraim, and here I am. I'm giving it to you, and this will get you over your little problem. It's not like that. That's not the context that's going on here. But what I have thought of while I was just in the shower is good enough to be telling you about, okay? And I thought the more I thought about it, the more I thought, no, you got to tell them this because at least there is something to this. And depending on, it could work well, it could not work as good as I'm thinking. Okay. But anyway, Nasera Jacera. Now, you could tell this guy about this in order just to say to him, look, the money isn't such a big deal. There's going to be money coming. I know, because I know a friend who knows about this. That's me. And he knows a friend that knows more about this, even much, much more. That's Nigel, okay? And Nigel knows a lot of other things related, okay? Now, something I haven't told you. I have a group that I have joined Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock, online webinar. It's called The Experiencers. And what it is, it's a group of most of the people are from Toronto, if not all of them. I don't know why. But it's run by a woman named Hildegard Greamer. I can't say her last name. Gmeiner. I believe that's what it is. She sends out emails. She'll send me one today about the group tomorrow, what it's going to be on, the code to get in. You have to be invited to the group to get into this group. I was invited to this group by Nigel. That's why I'm in. Just looking for her email so I can give you the spelling of her name. Because you could tell this guy all of this. You could tell this guy everything I've told you. Here it is. Hildegard. Hildegard is Hildegard. This is so you can look her name up on the internet. Gmeiner is Gmeiner. Gmeiner. That's what I thought it was. Okay. And so I'll give you another name now of a woman I follow. First of all, there's Dr. Charlie Ward, W-A-R-D. And another woman especially that tells me much more details. Most of it I don't even understand. I don't know who could, but she does. She claims to. Her name is Dr. Everybody's a doctor today. Dr. Kia Pruitt. P-R-U-I-T-T. Should find her on YouTube. You'll find lots of Nasera Jacera videos from her, a few from Dr. Charlie Ward. And okay, so I talked about my Experiencers group tomorrow too. Now I just finished on the last meeting, I believe, last webinar, asking anyone in the group that wanted to comment about this. Nobody did. But I said, I had just found out something on the internet. It was a sound file that said, no, this isn't real, this is a fake. But what I want to say about it is, and she said, no, Dean, you're right in your thinking. you just stay on track with that because this is real. It is a fact, she said. Now, this group is, and she herself, is a very esoteric group, right? I mean, I'm not going to deny that, but at the same time, it's like any other thing, right? If I tell you, hey, I have a new computer for you that you need to buy, and it's so much better than getting a Microsoft or an Apple, and here's why. And I tell you, and I tell you more, and I tell you more, and I keep telling you, blah, 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 fact after fact after fact, correlation after correlation after correlation, you're going to start to say, hey, maybe this guy does know what he's talking about, okay? It's a possibility here. Well, with Dr. Kia Pruitt, especially, and everybody's into this is saying the whole thing across the board, that not only is this real, and it's been going for a long time, by the way, that this is and has been in the works, not just since JFK, not since just 9/11, where this money, this gold was supposed to be found, and what was the story? It was stolen instead or whatever. And this was the real reason, or one of the main reasons, for the World Trade Center going down. But it has not been going on just since that long. In recent years, people have been saying, it's imminent, it's coming, and they've been compiling, like I just finished saying with the computer example, they've been compiling more and more and more onto this that makes a great argument for the people that don't understand it. Now I want to give you both sides of this, okay? That there are also other people who are saying, oh fuck, what was I going to say? Okay. Let me talk about Nigel for a second. Now, Nigel's a black guy. He's got a deep, throaty voice. You know, Nigel calls me on the phone, right? And he talks to me for hours. Not recently, because he knows as long as he thinks I'm on board with what it is he's saying or selling, because that's all he does. He's just selling. He's either selling a topic, like about health, or Nasera Jacera, or he's just selling himself. It's all the same thing in the end. He's always selling when he's talking, okay? But he's always telling me also how well he's doing, how he doesn't have the time, but he's always, till recently, he's not anymore, but he's always talking. Now, he goes online and he goes and looks at certain things, and he used to forward me these things, right? Okay, this point I'm going to make here. The point, I'll just get to the point. The point is that with Nigel, you have to believe. He's one of those types. Like, you have to be a believer. It's not about believing. It's about sharing information. Nobody knows. I can tell you that Hildegard is sure all I want till I'm blue. It doesn't matter. Nobody knows. I could be wrong. But the evidence is not stacking up that way anymore. I'm telling you that. Not with the people that are looking into this. They're becoming exuberant. They're not only thinking it's going to happen soon, but this Dr. Kia Pruitt thinks in a recent video, I'm not sure how recent, that this is even going to happen before the new year, that we are going to see the benefits of this before the new year. No comment. One date that I have heard that I would cast a vote on, if I had to, if someone was pointing a gun at my head and I had to say, give me a time, give me a date, what do you think? I would say next June. It's just something I heard about it. I'm not going to tell you now. It doesn't matter. But about next June, this coming to happen by next June. Doesn't matter. It's imminent. So why am I telling you all this? Well, you can not only inform this guy, and where probably he's going to be, if he decides to look at it, where he's going to be very impressed by this, very impressed by the fact that you're the guy telling him this, so maybe you're a really bright fucker, eh? You know, you don't have to research the information or stumble on the information, whichever, yourself to be a really bright fucker. You just know how to hook up with another really bright fucker, and he's got another bright fucker that he hooks up to. And it's all the same in the end. Like I told you about my hot nurse. She's still seeing me, by the way, right now. She's in the middle of seeing me. And actually, she's only got one session left, which is Friday. But the point is that she dropped a bomb on me yesterday, a bomb. One of the biggest, this is one of the most critical things I have going for me in my life right now is her and her intelligence. Just to have her in my life is what I'm saying. And what she's dropping on me, because she's telling me that even at 22 or 25 years old, keeping in mind that she's of a different generation, and it took me years and decades to build on these premises and to work through and understand these things myself in therapy and everything else I've done, right? Experiences-wise, to come to these conclusions. But as I was telling her that I couldn't even deliver fruit to Steve's wife the other day at Bridgepoint Hospital, the black woman that met me at the front desk there, I don't remember what I was saying to her exactly, but the theme of it was that authority, Black Lives Matter, Me Too, social justice warriors, women, feminism. We got all this shit going on now, right? And nobody can fucking do anything, right? And we got COVID, right? Well, what's all that got to do with COVID? It's all the same fucking thing, man. That's what I'm saying. It's all authority. It's all them trying to control us, okay? So I hope you're on board with at least that much. So as she's talking to me, she's telling me this, that if I want to go to my East General Hospital complaints department, whatever they're called, patient relations, I think they're called, right? Which I did once with my mother. I'll tell that story first, okay? With my mother years ago. Okay, side note, there was this woman I was seeing about my fingers. See, I've lost my fingers, right? Okay. So they were gangrenous, just like my feet, right? Black. So I was seeing a plastic surgeon then, and she was doing, who knows, making money. That's what she was doing, looking at my fingers, right? And so as I'm trying to suss out information and talk to her and break it down right, one day she takes my hand like this, puts it right in front of my face and says, "Dean, see these? They're dead. Dead. D-E-A-D. Dead." Okay? All right. Well, I was fuming, okay? And when I left that session that day, I don't know if I've told you this or not before, on my power wheelchair, maybe 2013 it was, when I was driving that thing, okay? I wheelchaired home. I went into the corner store, Food Basics, and to pick up some things, and the automatic door flung open and flung right back in my face, okay? I was part way through the door when it did, so it came very close to my face, my chair. I was already fuming mad. I stood up. I took my fist. I pounded that door in so hard, of obviously breaking the glass. I think I actually broke something else. I'm not sure. Everyone inside was standing there frozen. The manager was standing actually right in front of me at a little bit of a distance, but they were just frozen. Nobody, that door was replaced. Someone fixed that door in a few days. Nobody has ever spoken to me since that day about it. And that manager is still there today. Now, I got to close. It's 14 minutes, 15 seconds. I have 15 minutes. I forgot what the thread of my story was, but the point is that you can use this to distract the guy. You can tell the guy, look, everyone's going to have money. I'm just asking you to take a look at this. I know a guy who knows about this. He knows another guy who knows a lot more about this. Drop these names I've told you, Dr. Charlie Ward, Kia Pruitt, whatever else I'm sorry I haven't thought of that I wanted to include in this, I don't remember. But look, if he thinks that money isn't such a thing that he needs someone over to send you a hitman, put a bullet in your head, that's at least something. I got to go.